Okay, so basically, what am I gonna do right now is explain the lore of My Little Pony. Basically, we have the OG princesses that are like the monarch of the whole Equestria. The first two princesses that came as a monarch, as the first monarch, Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. In the beginning of time, they both were like the same age, like twin princesses, but one is the princess of of sun, and the other is the princess of moon, Celestia. So her name is literally sun, like sunlight. She literally rises the sun, and Luna rises the moon. And I don't know how they do that, or do they just control the earth? The sun doesn't go around the earth. The earth goes around the sun. And moon goes around the earth, but the moon cannot be moved as well. Especially sun. I don't know how they do it. Do they just turn the earth? Is earth stayed in the one place and not turned around, around itself? I don't know. So basically, they do that. That's their power. And because they were the twin princesses, they have split up. Because Princess Celestia has sent the Princess Luna to the moon, and because she lived on the moon, time has not been the same there as time has been the same on the earth. And when Luna came back to Earth, she basically have stayed the same age as she was when she was sent to the moon, and Celestia has grown. And because of that, she's basically now a younger sister, and they are not twins anymore. The third princess that we found out about is following the Twilight's perspective of the story, is Cadence, and she's the princess of love. She lives in a province of Equestria that's the kingdom of crystals, and those crystals are fueled with love, and they emit the positive emotions or something that are linked with love. And she's basically just that, she's literally the epitome of love, and maintain that love within that crystal province. Or basically, that's Cadence, I don't know how to say her name. And the fourth princess that we follow around, from her perspective of the story, is Twilight, because she's she's the princess of friendship. She doesn't control her friends, because I don't know, she just literally, she just does magic, I don't know, she's a princess of friendship, but also of magic, because she cannot control her friends, but she controls the magic. And basically, she's literally the princess of two things. And because of that, she literally says that the friendship is magic. She said that with the power of her friendship, you can accomplish anything. So because of that, you literally have friends that can do anything for you, and you can do anything for them, and is basically another real relationship. We have the two sisters, that's a family relationship. And we have Princess of Love and her husband, I think Shining Armor, yeah, something like that. And they have relationship of romance, like of love. And we have Twilight, and she has her friends like Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and did I forget someone? I think I didn't, but even if I did, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, okay? And they have these like elements of harmony, like but they literally represent true friends, like how are true friends supposed to be like. Laughter, generosity, honesty, loyalty, kindness, and magic. And that's about it. And, she's literally the representation. I mean, they are literally the representation of relationship with friends, like friendship. And the last princess we have here, Florrie Hart. She's basically born as a princess. Like literally, I mean, everyone is born as a princess, but she's a born alicorn. And I don't know, she's like Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, and so basically she's the princess of children. It's a representation of relationship, and that's mother-child relationship, like the relationship of a mother who has birthed a child, and they literally bonded with nature genetically, just like sisters, but more like more closer, and I mean genetically, and that's all of it. Like we have genetic bonds, like sibling bonds, and mother-child bond, and we have non-genetic bonds, lovers bonds, and friendships bonds, and so yeah, that's about it. But my opinion on the non-genetic bonds, they can literally be a spectrum. What I want to say is that the non-genetic bonds are represented too literally, like too stereotypically. And I mean, because genetic bonds are genetic bonds, they are not supposed to like be a spectrum. They are stereotypical. I mean, in a way that should be, but the non-genetic bonds like friendship and lovers, it can literally be a spectrum, because some people are not like able to be lovers with others, and some people are like craving to live with someone. So basically, what I want to say, some people would just want to have something in between a lover and a friend, something that is not like too like passionate, and doesn't have that romantic interest, but it's platonic. But at the same time, in that platonic relationship, you have some elements of the romantic relationship. So that's why I think, because those people exist, I think that the non-genetic bonds should be like a spectrum from romantic to platonic, or from platonic to romantic. So I think that's it. Like the sixth princess should be added, and that's a princess of asexuality. I mean, of the middle of the romantic and platonic bonds. So I don't know how that be like represents, but I think it would be cool if they add that too. Like because again, I'm repeating, because those non-genetic bonds are literally a spectrum. So yeah. And if you can't understand that, I'd recommend to make a research of it, so you can understand better. So I mean, thank you for listening to my TED talk. The My Little Pony lore, it's so important for me because it literally shows what what our world should be like. Not like funnies or something like that. No, it's like that we should respect others, other differences, and that we should like get along. Like, I mean, even if we dislike, like, even if we have flaws, and we dislike others' flaws, that shouldn't like stop us from like talking to those people, even if we don't consider them like too close to us. We shouldn't like hate them or something, like it happened at the attack of the Crystal Kingdom. So yeah, I think that hatred is irrelevant and not like necessary. So even if you can't get along, it doesn't mean you have to hate them. And the elements of harmony represent what we should be, what we should like go for, like when we are bettering ourselves, and and what are and what are the princesses? They are literally the embodiment of the real relationships. How they literally represent how the relationships, how they should work, like in many relationships. And they as a group, as one, are love. I mean, love, literally love, like both the elements of harmony, and every princess that has arrived in this show. So I think they are literally um love, when you like merge them, all of them. And that's about it. So yeah, thank you for listening again, and goodbye.